A month before the SATs, I, Jenny Reed, could see my score floating above my head, but there was a catch. Every time I studied, my score dropped. If I slacked off, it jumped up. I played the system. For a month, I did nothing. On test day, the number glowed 1560. When scores dropped online, I'd scored a 500. The 1560 was my little sister Patricia's as punishment. My parents got me a night shift job. My first night, strangers beat me half to death. Fading out, I heard my sister's voice by my ear. You never figured out I was the one controlling that number. I opened my eyes and I was back, 1 month before the SATs. Want to study together? My sister asked. Fake sweet. I looked at my practice tests. Without a word, I pulled out my lighter and set them on fire in the driveway. I am not studying, I said. My score ticked up. My sister's face was a mask of disappointment, but I caught the sly smile she couldn't hide. She had no idea. The real performance was about to begin. In my room, the score dropped whenever I studied. I tapped my phone, pulling up the feed from the camera I'd hidden in her room. She was freaking out. Why is it dropping so fast? She is obviously grinding. A cold, unfamiliar voice answered her. Why panic? Once it drops below 1000, it'll detonate right on top of her. Studying is a death wish. My blood ran cold. My sister looked thrilled. If she gets blown up, she deserves it. The score hit 1000 and flashed violent red. Pure adrenaline shot through me. I slammed my book shut and ran to an all-night bar downtown. I didn't breathe easy until I saw the number climb back to 1530 in my phone's reflection. On the surveillance feed, my sister looked unbearably smug. She is probably out partying. Thrilled her score is going up. She actually thinks she is going to score a 1530. That is my score. Watching her celebrate, I killed the feed. She had no idea. I just cracked the code. The real game was about to start. I stretched out on the plush sofa in the bar's private room, looking over the walls I'd covered in formulas. The score floating above my head hadn't detected a thing. Then, I made the call. Hey, sis, they won't let me leave. I need you to Zelle me money now. She sent $1,500, every last dollar of her savings. With her money, I funded a month of secret prep. On exam day, I finally dragged myself home. Looking wrecked, the number above my head glowed 1550. My father's slap came out of nowhere. A whole month at some bar? Why even bother taking the test? He kicked me. You are not going. My sister panicked. Dad, you know what Grandma said? She has to take it. After the grueling exam, my sister skipped out, beaming. I aced it. Right on cue, the score above my head vanished. Watching her bask in her misplaced glory, a slow smile touched my lips. Get ready for your surprise. Score release day was a celebration banquet. Grandma had declared whichever granddaughter got into the better university would inherit her entire stake in the family company. The vultures were here to see who to suck up to. My sister played the victim before the crowd, showing photos of me at the bar. She spent the whole month partying. How could she have done well? My father tossed his car keys on a table. If you get into a better university than Patricia, the car is yours. I sneered. A car? Bet the family estate. Finally, the College Board site went live. My sister typed in her login. A 1550 flashed on the giant screen. The room erupted. My father shot me a look of pure contempt. From now on, you live off your sister's generosity. They forced me to check my score. 540. The ridicule was instant. Pathetic. Patricia laughed. Triumphant. Jenny, on your knees. Now? She kicked me behind the knee. My father forced me down. My eyes flew to Grandma. She just shook her head, profoundly disappointed. You've let us all down, Jenny. Patricia placed her designer heel on the side of my face, grinding my cheek into the floor. You will not get into a single top-tier school. Oh, really? She chirped, her smile saccharine as she forced my head toward the ballroom entrance. Then, you are going to love this. The admissions officer from Grathmond University had just walked in. She leaned